Well, the news just coming in, the BJP has outrightly rejected Congress's allegations that the party has any links at all with Cambridge Analytica, saying there is no comparison when it comes to Congress and BJP. Well, that is what the BJP has said on its alleged links with Cambridge Analytica. The party clarified Cambridge Analytica was not in any way a part of our past, present or future campaigns. The BJP hit out at the Congress, alleging that the party outsourced its entire campaign for 2019 to Cambridge Analytica. In fact, media articles called CA Rahul Brahmastra against Modi. The BJP also alleged there are multiple reports that their now suspended global CEO met Rahul Gandhi multiple times, was also making a strategy of the UPA. So what is the story in fact all about? A massive political war has broken out between the BJP and the Congress after Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad alleged that Congress has links with a data firm called Cambridge Analytica. Now, Cambridge Analytics' Indian subsidiary OBI has been suspended, with the firm director Amrish Tyagi, who is in fact the son of JDU leader KC Tyagi, coming out in record and saying he has no direct links with Cambridge Analytica. Now, this after an explosive press conference today by the Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad, accusing the Congress party of data theft and data manipulation to win elections, also threatening to summon the Facebook chief. Congress, on the other hand, has rubbished allegations questioning the BJP's links with the firm instead. India Today has learnt that both the BJP and Congress, along with JDU, are clients of this firm.
Will Congress party now depend upon data manipulation and theft to woo voters? Let Mr. Rahul Gandhi explain. Of late, he is quite active on the social media. What is the role of Cambridge Analytica in the social media profile of Rahul Gandhi? If any data theft of Indians is done to the collusion of Facebook system, this shall not be tolerated. We have got stringent power in the IT Act. We shall use it, including summoning you in India.
Indian National Congress or the Congress president have never used and never hired the services of the company called Cambridge Analytica mentioned by the Union Law Minister. This is a fake agenda, a white lie being dished out on fake facts by the Law Minister, unfortunately. And this has become a daily order with the Law Minister, Shri Ravi Shankar Prasad. ये भी बता दें कानून मंत्री कि इतनी अपराधी कंपनी अगर ये है जो फर्जीवाड़ा करती है उनके मुताबिक, तो फिर बीजेपी और जेडीयू उस कंपनी को क्यों इस्तेमाल कर रहे थे?
All right, let's get in the political comments before we actually break it down for our viewers on what exactly does data manipulation or data theft, how can it actually aid a political outfit, especially during elections? We're going to get down to that. But what we will do first is bring in Polomi, because Polomi, press conference after press conference, where Ravi Shankar Prasad today morning even went to the limit of saying that they could even summon or try to summon Mark Zuckerberg.
That's right. What Ravi Shankar Prasad is alleging is that Cambridge Analytica is under the scanner in various countries, including the United States of America and the United Kingdom, and it has colluded with portals like Facebook in order to wean out data which would, in a sense, benefit their clients for their various election campaigns. Cambridge Analytica has been used in the United States by Donald Trump for his election campaign. It has been used in Kenya as well, and there are several allegations against this agency that it uses dubious and underhand techniques in order to achieve this data and acquire this data. This includes data theft, it includes psychometric analysis, data manipulation, and as the BJP says, quote unquote, it uses sex leads and fake news in order to benefit its clientele. And that is the accusation which is being leveled against the Congress as well, that the Congress has engaged the services of Cambridge Analytica for the 2019 election. The the BJP has not provided for any sort of concrete proof. They're citing media reports for this and saying that there are several media reports which the Congress has not denied on any occasion, which say that Cambridge Analytica has been engaged by the Congress party and its president to, in a sense, bolster and boost their social media campaign ahead of 2019. As far as the counter allegation is concerned by the Congress that the BJP, the JDU have been using the services of Cambridge Analytica and its Indian subsidiary OBI on various occasions for 2014 and other assembly elections like the Bihar Assembly election in 2010, the Delhi Assembly election as well. But the BJP says that's absolutely impossible. That cannot happen because Cambridge Analytica came into being in 2013. How can we use it in 2014? It wasn't even a big entity that we would use it for a massive campaign for 2014 at a time that it had only germinated in 2013, and they are alleging that the ousted global CEO of Cambridge Analytica, Alexander Nix, has had several meetings with Rahul Gandhi and opposition leaders where he's gone around pitching to them that he will handle their electoral campaign, and the Congress has taken Cambridge Analytica on board.
All right, just stay on with me, Polami. What I'm going to do is also bring in our deputy editor, Ankit Tyagi, who's been tracking the story. And Ankit, it's interesting because a lot of it also points out on how election campaign is so much about social media. But the big, the big question here, and something which you also unearthed, that it's interesting how this war has broken out because both political parties now stand accused of using this particular firm.
That's where things get interesting, Preeti. While the law minister of the country came out, hit out at Rahul Gandhi and, of course, used it to score political points, he possibly forgot that there are certain links for the BJP as well. Now, few interesting things that I can, I just want to tell our viewers just to put things in perspective. Now, Cambridge Analytica is a subsidiary of a company which is known as SCL. SCL is a strategy communications laboratory, which is a London-based company. Cambridge Analytica is a subsidiary of that. Now, if you go onto the website of Cambridge Analytica, and this is what we found out on one of their pages, which says, in fact, Research and Communication Campaign Case Study under India, it very clearly mentions that Cambridge Analytica was contracted to undertake an in-depth electoral analysis for the Bihar elections 2010. Now, what they also go ahead and say is that the CA were tasked to organize party base at the village level by creating a communication hierarchy to increase supporter motivation. Our client, and this is where it becomes interesting, our client achieved a landslide victory with over 90% of the total seats targeted by Cambridge Analytica being won. Now, who are they talking about? The victor in this case was JDU and BJP. They were in fact, a coalition at that point of time. NDA won the 2010 elections in Bihar Assembly. So basically, and they have not given names of their clients, basically the inference can be drawn that they were hired either by the JDU or by the BJP or both against the RJD, which was ruling the state for 15 years. Now, when you go onto the website of OBI, what is OBI? It is Oval Business Intelligence, which is the company which is owned by JDU leader KC Tyagi's son, Amrish Tyagi. He's the MD there. His partner and vice president of OBI, Himanshu Mishra, if you go onto his website, if you go onto his profile page, he very clearly mentions that they helped the BJP in Mission 272 in 2014. They also helped the BJP in Haryana, Delhi, Maharashtra and Jharkhand elections. Now, Sambit Patra came out and he said that in 2013, OBI came into being and it could not have helped us in 2014. That is beyond any logic. Any company, even if it is one day old, can be hired by any organization to help them in whatever capacity it can be. Number two, Sambit Patra also was very quick to attack the Congress, saying that they have used the services of Cambridge Analytics without giving any concrete proof of it, only citing some news reports. Whereas news reports also cite OBI and Amrish Tyagi as taking credit for the victory of the BJP in 2014 as well. So when they dismiss that, the symbol of the party and the name of the party was used by OBI, the same manner, Congress has also come and distanced themselves. Now, it is very interesting case where both the political parties accuse each other of using the services of one particular organization, but also say that they are not involved with it. Number two, there are two things to understand here. Any political party can use services of any organization for their electoral purpose, barring it is in the purview of the laws that permit it. Now, what is the allegation on Cambridge Analytica? That they have, without the knowledge of the users, used 50 million Facebook users. What they have done with that data, they have put out patterns and they have identified people which could be targeted for certain messaging by any political party. That is something that should be under investigation rather than it being used by political parties. Ultimately, Preeti, both the parties are using the same language, possibly using the same tactics that against each other, and that is now becomes an interesting case of investigation as far as Cambridge Analytica is concerned. Another interesting part before I come back to you is after we reported about OBI, the Indian subsidiary of Cambridge Analytica, their website, as you can see here, has been suspended. It's a very curious case. If nobody has done anything wrong, why has the website been suspended?
All right, we're gonna, it's highly interesting and intriguing, and also gives out the fact of the day on how important would be social media going ahead, and already has been when it comes down to electioneering, engineering and campaigning. We thank our reporters for joining us. We're going to go into a quick break. When we return on the other side, welcome back here with us on 6 p.m. Now, it's been a big setback for the JP Group. The Supreme Court has pulled up the group for non-compliance on its refund orders. The top court has asked the JP Group to deposit 200 crores in two tranches. Rupees 100 crores to be deposited by 16th April and another 100 crores by the 10th of May. All the directors of the JP Group have been summoned and have been instructed to be present on the next date of hearing, that is the 16th April. JP's total principal amount liability stands at 1,300 crores, out of which the group has submitted 550 crores so far. The due amount stands at 750 crores. All right, I want to immediately cut across to Aishwarya Sinha. He is an advocate representing the home buyers where JP is concerned. We also have in the studio with me squadron leader, retired Krishan Mitru. He's a member of the JP Wishtown Noida Buyers Association. Mr. Squadron leader Mitru, I want to come to you first. How do you think now, is this a landmark ruling, and how do you think it will actually come down to the home buyers?
Of course, it is a landmark ruling given by the Supreme Court. You see, so far what's been happening is that we have been in total doldrums. We have not known as to which side the Supreme Court ruling is going to go, though we have been hearing a lot that the Chief Justice of India is in favor of the home buyers, but nothing was visible, nothing was coming out, particularly in view of the last 3 hearings being postponed. And what we were saying was tarikh pe tarikh, tarikh pe tarikh, but the Chief Justice of India has been very kind today to say that JP Group has to deposit another 200 crores, which amounts to the first installment of 50% of refund to those people who are asking for the money back. Now, this being given on pro rata basis to those who are asking for the refund, 50% of the money be given back to the home buyers, is the first step. Next step is, okay, let the people who are asking for money go back to them. One lot is going to be completed. Next batch comes where the people asking for possession of their homes will come. And I'm sure things are going to turn for the better in favor of those people who have asked for possession of their houses. Also, we are looking forward to a favorable resolution report being given by the IRP to the Supreme Court through the NCLT. And soon the resolutions are going to come forward in favor of home buyers, not only in JP, not only in Noida, all over India.
Right. All right, let me bring in Advocate Sinha, who's representing you lot where JP is concerned. Advocate Sinha, I want to ask you 2 questions. Number one, what legally will now be the next process for people who have invested in JP? And my other question is, will it have a ripple effect? Because there are a lot of people who possibly would be tuned in right now who have money stuck in other ventures, in Gurgaon, in Dwarka, in Noida. Will it help those as well? Could this be a ruling which could be a case judgment or a case ruling?
Right. See, this was a first of its kind case when it came to light. What happened was, in a series of protective orders, initially the Supreme Court had directed JP to deposit 2,000 crores, out of which 550 crores have been deposited till date. Now, and also along with that, a portal was to be created where the court wanted to identify those people who are seeking possession as against those people who are seeking refund, so that segregation could be made, because there are projects in various stages. Some projects are at the final stages, some projects have not even started. So obviously those projects which have not even started, people are expecting refund because they have invested their money for over 5, 7, 8 years. So that is the data which is now coming. On the basis of the data submitted to the court today, about 13,000 people have registered on the website. 8% of those people are seeking refund. So once the calculation of that 8% is done, it comes to approximately 1,300 crores, which is the principal value. Rest of the 92% have opted for possession of their flats. So as regards the 8%, then the court is first targeting to first of all satisfy the needs of those 8% who are in dire need of money, who have invested their hard-earned money, so that that money comes back to them. So 700 crores is now the next target. 550 plus 200 comes to 750 crores. By 10th of May, they are required to deposit that amount. We are still about 600 crores short of the amount to meet the principal value, but nevertheless a good step forward.
Do you think, and I'd ask both of you before we close the show, do you think this could be a case study for other people out there? Because there are so many home buyers, time in and time again we see people, giving in all their life savings and their money stuck for years. Could this be a test case for them?
Yes, this will be a landmark judgment order in favor of all the home buyers in all times to come.
Right. All right. Mr. Sinha.
And it definitely sets a precedent for all the builders who have toyed with the investors' money, the home buyers' money, to be extremely careful in the future to not take their money and divert them to third-party interests, and ensure that the money is used for actual purpose.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.